On a warm summer morning in Senef, Belgium, 60,000 Allied troops stand poised to invade northern France. King Louis XIV has ordered 45,000 troops to halt the invasion. In the last battle of his career, France's General Condé strikes the first blow, hurling 1,300 cavalry into the head and rear flank of the enemy. So begins one of the bloodiest battles of the 17th century. With sabers drawn and in full charge, one company of riders is led by a 36-year-old career soldier, Lieutenant Daniel Greysolon Sieur de Lutte. For 12 grueling hours, the battle sways and carnage reigns. When darkness falls, the exhausted armies have fought to a draw. In a single day of war, the Battle of Senef has produced nothing more than 14,000 dead and wounded men. Early the next morning, both sides agree to retreat. For Duluth, the Battle of Senef marks a turning point. On this day, he will commit himself to a life of service and sacrifice for a greater good.
Greysolon, which would be his name, was a member of the lower aristocracy, and as people of that social class did, he embarked on a military career, and which would be a very fruitful career, provided you didn't get killed. Maybe he did have some misgivings about this kind of carnage, for carnage's sake, because these wars were insane. And maybe this was a way of escaping that.
Escape, Sieur de Lutte did. By October, Greysolon lands in New France. For the next 3 years, he would make the rounds of Montreal's social circle. Along the way, de Lutte curried favor with the governor, Count de Frontenac, and a young lady of promise from a wealthy Montreal family. Only one of these relationships would survive the summer of 1678.
Another explanation for maybe his adventurous spirit in venturing inland was his disappointment in love. The relationship didn't turn out very well, and so maybe he wanted to escape that bad memory as well. It's not uncommon. You have the example of French Foreign Legion, for instance, where you have a disappointment in a relationship and you flee into a new life.
If de Lutte had indeed been burned by love, the experience caused another desire to be put into action. For some time, he had scanned with great interest the potential that lay over the far horizon in the Lake Superior region. Now, he would redirect his energy from personal matters and commit himself to a life of service and sacrifice for a greater good.